Hello guys, this is Dylan here, and today I'm going to show you a re-recording of 32 in 1 game. But before I tell you, I'm very sorry about my previous video, which is in poor quality, which was 2 years ago. But I did a better version since I hadn't been into retro games for quite a while, but now, 2 years later, I came back, yay. So, what is 32 in 1 for the Atari 2600? Well, this was not released in the US. It was only released in our country, which is the UK and Europe. If you're one of these people that live in other countries, like the US for example, this is probably going to be hard to find. But I found this on Amazon 2 years ago. This one has no top label, however, but that doesn't matter anyways. It has 32 games in one, it does, and I also got the instructions. They talk to you the 32 games and talk to them what it is. It says fishes, race rules, lot races, etc. Okay, so let's play the game, shall we? Okay, let's go. The first one that we are playing is UFO. So let's have a go. The next game is Human Cannonball. This one is less interesting to me. Not my favourite, really. Ouch. That's what it said. Okay. Oh, I get it. You move this left and right. So I didn't get this at first before. Oh well. Basic maths. This is like an educational game, but not most of you may like this game. Oh dear, wrong answer. 7 out of 10. That's what I got. 3D tic-tac-toe. I don't get this one at all. This is the most confusing game ever. Playing it in 3D is a bit complex for me. Won't play that. What is this called? I think it's called Capture the Flag? Oh, it's 2 players. Don't got a second player. Unfortunately, I do not have a second player for my brother, so I have to skip this one. I forgot what this is called. I can't spell it. I don't know how to play this as well. Golf. This is not a good game, this one. This one's actually quite terrible. I'll try my best to play this. Never mind. This is like Tron. This is called Surround. Select. Wait, what the? 40, there's still no 2 players. So this one can't do this. Computer. No, that's not computer chess. That's chess on Activision. But the Activision logo's removed in this one. And this is strange. So it has to respond when it turns black screen. Oh, strange. Can't move. Blackjack. I don't even know how this works. I don't even get this game at all. It's probably gambling, I guess. This reminds me of Frogger, or it reminds me of Crossy Road as well. This one's like Frogger, except, or Freeway. Actually, this is called Freeway from Activision. It has a chicken, except Atari just did a hack and changed it into a rabbit instead. So they called it Freeway Rabbit. It's quite strange. They have 2 freeways in this 3-in-1 cartridge, which is strange. This is a pretty fun game, it is. You just have to move up and down. That's all you have to do on Freeway. You, I think when you finish this game, you probably have to get the high score at 24-5, and then it ends the game. Here's a difference. When you hit against a kite, you don't just move one times down. You go all the way back to the beginning. So that's a difference about this hack. If if the number score at the top is flashing colours, that means you're almost ending the game and to the high score. Oh, it ended at 20. That was fun. Miniature golf is so weird and very unusual. Instead, it's so mini, it has to be a square there. The most weirdest and bad games ever seen. And they're not playing this game. American football. They call it football even though you don't actually kick with your foot. How do you... I remembered how to start the game, but this is quite hard. I think that's press select. Nah, I don't know how to start it. I forgot what's it's called. It's this maze game. I'm gonna see. I'm not sure what it's called. Okay, let's just play the game. I do know how you play the game, but I think it's shooting everything. I think he has to shoot at this second player, but yet again, just like what I said, I do not have a second player controller. Now, this is a hack of Activision's fishing. Instead, they now look green and it's purple, or is it because it's PAL? And instead of fish you're getting, you're fishing crabs, as you could see. So he has to get crabs instead of fish. And he has to keep away from the shark, otherwise they eat it. It's really fiddly trying to catch some crabs in this game. Can't play it. Space War. Well, the actual arcade game of it was actually from 1963, which is quite old. I'm not talking about this one, the arcade version. Activision Boxing, this is actually fun to play. I really like playing it. Not gonna win on this one. This game lasts 1 minute. It does. Or 2, I think. And when it runs out, the game ends. Just like always, on this 32-in-1 game cartridge, they get rid of the Activision logo, which is at the bottom. I do not know if Atari used permission for Activision, or maybe they did, I'm not sure. Yay, I won. KO. Is it Sea Battle? I think it's called that. Freeway Chicken. This is basically the same as Freeway Rabbit, except this is a normal version. But still, it still sends you back to the beginning, which is annoying. It's almost it now. There we go, high score 17. This is Activision Tennis. This one's actually a fun one there. A fun game. So you don't need to press the button for it to wrap the tennis racket. It just does it by itself. You can only do it when it starts the game. Even though it's fun, I don't seem to win in this game. Oh, there we go. This is the first ever game that is released on the Atari 2600. It's Combat. Because select different modes. You could also pick an airplane one, like this. Slot machine. I don't know how enough I could play this game on this cartridge. Doesn't seem to do anything, but I really love playing this game. Activision Skiing. This is my most favourite. My favourite Activision game I played. Oops. Missed out that one. There's a finish. 49 seconds. Activision. I think I know this one. Stampede. That's what it's called. Now let's play the game. All you have to do is catch some sheep with rope, and that's all it is. It lasts a minute as well, just like boxing, and then it finishes the game after it finishes 1 minute. This is a cowboy game. There's a normal game. Fishing for Activision. There's the normal game. I don't know why they have two versions. The Atari one. This one's more easier than the crabs one because you could catch it in the mouse, the fish's mouth, so then you could pick it up. That's why this one's more easier. The hack one is fiddly to play. No, he's only got 18 now. Only got 4. There we go. 6. No. Oh. I think he has to land on the ground, but is it, or he just goes flatter? I tried to get on those, but he still just gets flat. Activision Laser Blast. Uh-oh. There we go. This is another fun game. It is. Activision is one of these best companies that makes one of the good games, along with iMagic and Coleco. Even though their games weren't really good on Atari, but only on Coleco. Basketball. This was on Comovid, one of the most interesting companies I've seen. This is, I'm going to find what it's called. I forgot what it's called, but it's like a shooting game. Even though the actual game is rare, It is quite rare, but this one in 32 in 1 is actually quite scarce, so it is a bit hard to find. You could easily find this rather than on the 32 in 1. Bowling. Oops. Now, baseball. This is the last game of all 32 in 1 cartridge. I don't know how enough I could start these games. This. This is quite difficult. Oh well. Thank you for watching and goodbye.